Jared does his audition and he like goes out the door and screams and we were like
perfect blood
dripping out of your nose was
perfect
great.
blood. That locker went inverted. That's solid metal right there.
wanker. He would laugh like literally every single take. I still don't know what was so funny.
My back was sore the next day.
Oh, piss off. That wasn't the line.
What was the line?
That look of annoyance on my face is genuine. That's not the fucking line.
What's the line? Hey guys, it's Jared Scott here. Jared Scott here. I'm going to... What? Jared Scott.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Jared here. Jared Scott. Scott. Jared Scott. Hey.
Hold for sound.
The world's working against my YouTubing abilities. I suck at this.
What the f is wrong with you? It's like you're having a stroke.
I'm not a YouTuber. Hey everyone. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do intros.
I'll do it. Hi everyone, it's Alana DeFreitas here. We are going to live watch and comment on Jared Scott's first time watching Before the Dawn. I've seen it many times, but he is going to watch it for the first time today. Woo!
Obviously, we would have loved to have shot this video in person.
Together.
Never mind, I don't want to shoot it with her in person. But hopefully this little reaction video keeps you entertained for a little bit in your lockdown boredom. I don't know, I'm excited to watch it. How bad can it be?
Don't say that.
A little nervous, but a little excited. No, very excited, right, Alana?
Very excited. And we're gonna be commenting as we go and giving you little behind the scenes in
You can't do it either. You can't be a YouTuber either.
We're gonna be commenting as we go and giving you a little bit of an insight into what went on behind the scenes.
Whenever you make a movie, there's always thousands of stories that come out of it. And you're gonna hear all about it today. So, any parting words before we set this thing off?
Nope, let's do it.
And just to be safe, there's gonna be a ton of spoilers throughout this, obviously. So if you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie first, and then come back here, and then enjoy our reactions. Here we go!
Alright, on go.
Alright,
3, 2,
here's
1,
Before
go.
the Dawn.
Here he is. Here he is.
Oh, there's Shannon, that bitch. Kinda like that school.
Stop covering your face.
My hair was a mess.
Your hair was great when we filmed this.
What about my hair now? It's long.
You got hired because of your hair.
Huh.
Easter egg, that's Diane, one of our other producers, acting as a high school student extra.
I am your new English teacher.
I always feel really cringy about that. So I had an enormous zit through like a week of shooting, which was like the main week we were shooting at the school. And we had to VFX that out on my face so you can see smooth skin.
It's like exploding with pus and everything.
It was not pussy at all. It was just like a huge mountain.
That's right, Shannon.
You never complained about bravery.
Oh, I remember this day you guys were shooting this. I was out there waiting for you guys to be done, and it was raining ash because of nearby forest fires.
Still don't see how writing poetry is ever going to help me in the real world.
Yeah. Yeah, this is how I was actually. I was in French class.
I was just looking over your file.
Robbery,
No.
assault, murder.
You weren't paying attention when she was looking at the file before.
Can I go?
And she looks at his butt. You need to relax your face.
I'm watching.
You're like this.
Back to teasing this poor gentleman.
Do you mind if we talk
about something else?
So have you dated much since?
She's like, chill, bro.
Yeah!
You're smoking, it's hilarious.
Why? I'm a smoker.
Like this.
Just hide behind a dumpster.
Where the f are you?
No. Aren't you gonna give me some dancing lessons?
Okay.
Yeah, get it, Jason.
Oh, no, relax. I'm just teasing. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
I would never do that in real life.
I'm just excited.
She's like the
for
perfect
you.
mom for you.
Want to see you happy and settled.
My mum was like, oh, so this is who you picked to play me, hey?
You look like her?
Deserve a little bit of time to myself before I jump
No, I mean, they're both blonde, that's about it.
All right.
make a report.
Do you have Maybelline cover up?
Absolutely not.
We actually had to like tone down that makeup with visual effects because it didn't match the makeup that we had
Nothing, just
later.
an occupational hazard.
This was the first scene we shot. Since we were shooting in LA, we shot all of this in basically LA and Santa Clarita. We had to have these giant water tanks on top of this SUV and just have it
Jay had rigged some Hudson sprayers to the top of the car that were spraying rain out over the windscreen. So we shot this sequence and we're about to go to a lookout, but after the lookout we shot the driving home. The lookout sequence we shot another day, but this whole driving, all the car stuff right here was the first day of shooting.
I like car shots.
The lighting outside looks nice, yeah. We got friendly. Who can say they've grabbed their teachers too?
I should have made a character choice of having like a cigarette kind of voice. Hey, Lila.
I'm doing good things with you.
That's the technique you have to do in high school. Just for whole freshman year, just fail everything. And then next year just get C's and it looks good.
Jay stole pictures from my real Facebook to create those.
I don't think she likes me. I just think... I don't know. I think she's just doing her job.
And back to stalking.
Oh,
Aggressive.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
remember when I couldn't get over how you said bullshit?
You would laugh like literally every single take. I still don't know what was so funny.
Murder in my eyes. We have liftoff. My back was sore the next day.
Oh, piss off.
We had to do about 40 takes because I kept grunting when trying to lift her. Ugh!
Shut up. Wait, pause. So, Jared and I actually did a rehearsal of him taking off my underwear. We went in a room on our own.
What?
Yeah. I was wearing 2 pairs of knickers, and you just took off the first pair. Just so everybody knows, I was still wearing underwear.
I don't remember this. These teachers these days. That was the 3rd pair of panties.
I just laugh at like your nipple right there. I get people all the time message me asking like, are you and Jared together?
Remember during this scene that I couldn't focus?
Yes. This is the scene. Because when I'm topless underneath this blanket, and then when you sit up and turn back to talk to me, the blanket fell. My boob was just straight out staring at you. And you were just like full eye contact with me, like you knew it was there. You didn't want to look down, but you had no idea what your fucking line was.
My bottom of the eyelids were just twitching. Just. Did you ever use that shot? Remember when we were filming the sex scene, and your legs were like up on the bed, and I had to move your knees out of the way to like get on top of you. Remember that?
I do not remember that at all.
Because I remember the first take we did. Jay was like, "Be a little more gentle," because I was just like, "Wait, was this the Macarena?"
Oh god, yeah. Let's pause. So these were reshoots. We had some issues where we had to reshoot some stuff. And when we came back out to our location, it turned out the neighbors were having a birthday party or something. And they had like a mariachi band playing the entire day.
5 hours straight.
It's just like, we only have this place for one day, like we have to get this footage, so we just were like, okay, let's shoot it, and we're gonna get it all in ADR later.
So that 17-year-old just hormones firing.
Oh yeah.
It took me like 3 tries to get the necklace on. I remember. I couldn't do it.
It's not easy.
I've never given a gift to a girl before, so this was new for me. This day sucked to shoot. This was like mid-August and July in Santa Clarita, and we couldn't have the AC on for sound in the car, so every time we started shooting, we'd just be drenched in sweat.
Yes, yeah, I remember.
And everyone was crammed in there. 4 people in the back of the car crammed in. Yeah, Lila's always just complaining and whining.
The adult?
Just a rookie mistake. You don't take pictures.
Rookie. Yeah, never take pictures with your face in them.
Is this why you got kicked out of your last school?
Yeah, that wasn't the line, actually, but whatever.
What was the line?
That look of annoyance on my face is like genuine. That's not the fucking line.
What's the line?
I did not get kicked out of my school. Is that why you left your last school? It works better, but I was at the time like, that's not the line.
Trust Jason. I'm sure you remember the lake. That piece of garbage lake.
That I basically had to hump your leg.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about the leeches.
We went for a swim. The bottom of this, it was clean water, but the bottom of it was very slimy. And then when we got out, we were drying ourselves. We'd actually joked, I think, beforehand about like Stand By Me, and you'd get out and there'd be a leech on your dick. And then we got out and there were all these tiny leeches all over our feet and legs. So that was fun.
Then our lake sex scene, my technique was to get in 3 feet of water and kneel like I was proposing, and then have her sit on my leg and just bounce my leg like she's like a child.
Woo! That's how I ride.
How did you know where I lived?
I did my homework.
See, this could easily be a different movie.
Wouldn't
Stalker.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Oh yeah, with a different like score.
Oh wait, she doesn't realize it's you yet.
No, she's never seen me. She just thinks it's like some girl, some hussy.
Yo, Franklin, you're overdue.
I can get it next week.
Whenever I do intense scenes, my voice turns into Batman.
Yeah, do Batman voice.
Where are the other drugs going? Where are the other drugs? I just have a naturally deep and gruff kind of voice, you know.
Hopefully when you're ready for something more, you'll think of me.
Oh, that sucks.
That's sweet of you to say.
Anytime a guy says, well, whenever in the future, if you know.
I'll wait for you.
Mr. and Mrs. Galea?
Hi.
Hi.
Come on in.
You're in
My
trouble.
goddamn son.
Better do something about that headache.
Does she know?
Probably overheard that conversation.
She's probably jealous. She wants Jason too.
Mom? What do you expect me to say?
She's great.
She's done like Sneaky Pete in American Horror Story.
Oh, I thought those were my feet for a second. I was gonna say, my feet aren't that big.
At the end of that scene there, when I push the door closed, it like bounces open and then closes again. For some reason, the door would not close when I pushed it shut. So we had actually our AD Micah was hidden behind the chair. And when I push the door, when it bounces back open, she pushes it shut.
What if we left town?
And then what, Jason? We leave town and then what?
I mean, if you resign...
You stupid high schooler. That son of a bitch.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Shannon's just a tick and everyone's...
So funny because people are like, I know someone like her.
Or you can have them.
This bunny is actually my bunny. It was my first toy that I ever got from my nana when I was a baby. Easter egg.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's from the 1800s.
Oh, f*** off.
Did you see that?
What?
Broke the locker.
Yeah, I know, he indented it, yeah.
Every single take. That locker went inverted. That's solid metal right there.
Wanker.
Stop it! Jason! Stop!
It's time! Get off!
Perfect blood
Blood
smear.
dripping out of your nose was
Perfect
great.
blood. Perfect blood. Yeah, no, this is a scene where at this time there were fires on the hills just past here, and you could see it. It was raining ash. Oh yeah, here's that shirt.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, I thought that was a Pop-Tart.
Do you think this family needs another scandal? I can't take this.
I'm going to my teacher! Jason's always just so happy for no good reason. And you always have to just disappoint him.
What about me? What about what I want? I mean, don't I get a say?
Stop making angry face.
It's my face.
You look evil.
Just because I angled down doesn't make me look angry.
Take this as your get out of jail free card. Literally.
What a time to be making jokes.
I just never met anyone.
No, that's not true.
Just laugh in my face. This scene and a few other scenes were the audition scenes, right?
I don't remember.
Well, I know this one was. I remember in the audition, in the scene, I walk outside and yell, like,
Oh, right!
yeah.
So we did the auditions at my acting school, the Beverly Hills Playhouse, and they had graciously allowed us to use one of the stages, the theaters, for the auditions. And, you know, we're quiet in there because other people are working on site. And Jared does his audition, and you know, we were like, you know, go out the door when you're finished, as you would in the scene. And he like goes out the door and screams, and we were like, whilst we're paused, these emotional scenes. I remember, like there was a day where I had to do an emotional scene, and I listened to music to help me get in the right headset, and I was doing that. Did the scene, and then afterwards I couldn't stop crying, like in between, and Jay was like, you know, go in the other room and like take a break while we set up for the next scene. And I just could not stop. I had worked myself up, and Jared came in and was trying to like make me laugh and make me happy, and he was like, yeah, and you were like, think about your dogs, because I had my dogs back home in Australia, and that just made me cry more because I was like,
They just died!
You have your whole life ahead of you.
I knew you'd say that. It's exactly what you wanted.
I feel like we've all experienced this kind of crying and our mom comes in.
oh God, yeah, my first boyfriend.
My mom told me she cried to the movie.
So you notice we started with the end at the beginning. Well, that wasn't in the original script.
Get over here now so we can go over the plan then.
Alright. What is the job?
You're doing a robbery. That's what you use a
Is it a
balaclava
bank?
for.
Is it a armored truck? An old woman? There she is.
You know when you wrote that down, you wrote like the same lines twice for one of them?
Really?
Yeah.
Jason would do that. He's not the brightest kid.
You can't see it in the shot.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
I don't like how you gave the last line to yourself.
It's her story.
Selfish.
Okay, so this was both our first lead roles in a feature film. I've watched the film many times. You have not. This is your first time watching it. I know you didn't get the full effect of it because we did talk the whole way through it, but how do you feel about it? I know you're always super harsh on yourself.
Extremely. The first time watching through your own movie, it's hard to just sit down and enjoy it because you're just critiquing yourself in your head the whole time. I think it came out pretty good. I won a few awards.
Yeah, you did. 2 Best Actor awards. We won a couple Best Feature awards. I won a couple Best Actress awards. We've got like a heap of festival laurels and awards. So I suppose then the question is it what you expected? Obviously there's scenes that have been cut, There's a whole sequence that was rearranged.
I'm probably forgetting a lot of the stuff we did cut. Are we missing one drug dealer scene?
I don't know that we cut any full scenes with you. We cut a scene with Lila and your mum. There was a scene where my dad, I talked to him on the phone. Oh, there was a whole sequence where I came home drunk after that night with Houston and like vomited and then like got in bed and was like thinking about you.
Are you happy?
I am a little bit like you, like I'm hard on myself. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my performance. There are a couple of words or lines here or there where I'm like, oh, my accent slipped, or oh, that's a bit cringy or whatever. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy. Obviously, this was the first feature film that I'd ever written. For the timeline that we did it, for the budget that we did it, I'm very proud that I got it made. It's probably different than what I originally envisioned it to be, but I mean, this was like film school for me, you know. It kind of like ignited my passion for writing and producing, and I learned so much from it, so I wouldn't change that experience at all. We're inundated constantly with fans of the film contacting us and asking us all sorts of questions, and is there going to be a part 2? Is there going to be a part 2?
I'm here to say, this is official, there is going to be 3 more parts.
So at this stage, there is no part 2. I think there's like a misconception that like, if you want a part 2, there'll be a part 2. Films require money to be made. If anyone wants to pay me to write another one, I'll gladly take you up on that. Yeah, I kind of just feel like that's how it ended. As a writer, I think I would have been hung out to dry if I had allowed them to end up together. You know, I would be encouraging something illegal. So you can't make everybody happy no matter what you do.
You should make the next one a robbery movie, like The Town. Just have them rob a bunch of places and you just off in the background. Because I was about to rob a place, so just put us in nun masks and go rob a bank.
You're gonna be my muse. I'll just put you in all my films.
It's called loyalty. It's in the Filipino blood. Any parting words? To all of our Russian fans, there's a lot of Russian, Eastern European fans.
Lots of that Eastern Bloc.
Oh, shout out to the Filipinos.
Shout out to the Australians. Thank you to everyone who's watched the film. Love when you guys send me reviews and photos of yourselves watching it and tag us in stuff. We love that. Keep it up. We hope you've enjoyed this video. You can watch Before the Dawn on YouTube Movies and Roku and Tubi and Google Play and Amazon Prime.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to. All of our info is going to be in the description, so go check that out.
Promote the film. Tell your friends about it. And we will do a FaceTime live soon together and do a Q&A for anything you guys want to ask us, so get your questions ready. Looking forward to seeing what you guys think of it.
I'm going to be in 13 Reasons, by the way, this year, so watch that too.
You haven't told me anything about them.
Secret. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be safe out there. You want to say bye?